Hi guys.
Hi guys. How you
Welcome to the
doing?
pre-show, everyone.
Welcome to the pre-show.
This is where we talk about what we're gonna do on the show. This is an easy one. It's a preview show. My favorite. Dave, anything cool this week? You do anything fun? Anything
Uh,
interesting?
uh,
No. Good answer.
no.
Good answer.
Just worked a lot.
Good answer.
Actually got some overtime in this time. So
Oh,
like
geez.
extra
Always bragging.
overtime.
It's Labor Day. Stop bragging about work.
Oh, I'm off today.
Did you watch Lord of the Rings or anything?
No.
Oh, you're terrible.
I am behind. I am behind on She-Hulk. I'm behind on my comic reading. I am behind on Lord of the Rings.
Andy's hanging out. You're way behind on everything, Dave. I got some overtime in, but look what you had to do. Look what you sacrificed.
Oh, it's not like it's a big sacrifice.
Let's do
It's not like I'm off tonight and I can catch up later.
There you go. Let's do
I did.
Cutting Dave off is my favorite thing to do in the world. We got a new intro. Wait for it.
I hate these guys.
I hate these guys.
Oh.
He's actually talking about Nazis in the movie,
But that can be applicable to a lot of things today.
yeah, I hate
Especially since we have Nazis today.
Yes. Man, I'm waiting on that new indie movie. I'm so excited. Greetings, geeks. Welcome back. Another episode of This Geek in Comics, Albert Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Gomer Taylor, aka David. We're here to talk about all of the new comics coming out this week, and there are a lot. So yeah, let's just get into this shit. If you see something, say something. If you're watching, you're in the chat, let us know what you're reading. We'll talk about it. We started DC, which is over at Lunar. We could get DC over at Diamond's website too, but I don't
The
know. I need to
diminished
think about it.
competition.
We've
There's
got
so
our
much
groove that we
competition.
go in now, so
Yeah,
let's just keep going.
And there's so much competition. We'll talk. I think Artist Elite is actually exclusive through Lunar, though, so maybe we should mention this book coming out. It's like sort of an anthology of a new publisher pushing out all like little bits of all of the books that they're going to come out with later on in 2023. So that's pretty cool. I might take a peek at that. I'm not expecting big things.
Get in on the ground floor, folks.
Get on the ground floor. Batman, Jorge Jimenez, and Chip Zdarsky.
Zdarsky.
Man, Batman is looking intense on that
Yeah,
cover.
dude, he looks like he's been doing some terrible fucking weed. Look at him. He looks like he's been drinking, partying, mouth bleeding, had an adventure.
I had fun.
I had a great time. I love this. It's good. It looks like it's an action figure set up, like a picture, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like it might be like a screenshot from an Arkham game or something.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, we're right into the hunt, into the thick of the fail-safe arc, and yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. No one else about the most popular fucking comic book.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what we say; it's going to sell well regardless.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it was a cool pull last time. The Zinder Oz stuff coming out.
It is an automatic pickup.
It is. Batman's ending. Batman Beyond Neo year ends. It's been solid. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Something I do definitely want to bring up is this $8 Batman Dear Detective #1. This is a one-shot of just a bunch of cool Liber Mayho covers. But they're all
like
woven.
Liber Mayho, but I don't know if I could justify $8.
Dude, but all of the covers are woven together to tell a story.
Okay, so is this like a bunch of new stuff, or is it a bunch
No.
of pre-existing stuff that they're like weaving together using?
Appears to be all of his covers for Detective and some of the ones he's had for the main Batman series, among other. Everybody gets a fucking Batman cover, but already published covers that he's somehow been secretly, I don't know.
He's been playing a long game.
Yeah, I guess the clues were there for us to see, and we just didn't see them.
I can't wait. I'm very excited to see how that pulls together. So, a new Batman book, Batman Night Watch, all ages, sort of read. Jay Torres looks pretty cool. I mean, everybody needs Batman, even the kiddos.
Yeah, he's got the Batman Inc. era costume, and looks like Batgirl has her Burnside costume. So yeah,
the
cool.
famous
Cool.
ones, the popular ones.
Oh, we got like the animated series Batmobile there.
Yeah, very dope. What else? Black Adam, Justice Society, Atom Smasher. Not interested in these at all, really.
They're probably just trying to build up hype for the movie.
Of
Yeah.
course. What more hype do you need? Isn't The Rock in those movies? Come on.
Yeah, he is Black Adam.
Big book of the week probably over at DC. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Asterisk. Love that fucking cover. Really great cover by Alejandro Sanchez. I mean, it's been fun, dude. I've been having a great
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it looks like they're gearing up to really kind of get into like the second act of this book, and I think that should be cool.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, great Dodson's cover here. Always good when the Dodsons are doing work. And we have this Brett Booth throwback. Brett Booth always looks like he's doing throwback. Look at all the heads of the what's his name?
Hawkman.
Hawkman. Yeah. Sorry. Here, another one that's probably a fantastic pickup this week over at DC. Tom Taylor, Jay Kristoff, CC Paquette.
Now,
Chris
I have liked
Goodson.
this universe, Dark Knight of Steel universe, so I
Yeah,
probably
it's
will
been a lot of fun. Yeah.
This is like when they was kids.
Yeah, before Clark.
The war.
Spoiler alert! Before Clark kills Bruce, or at least attempts to, and before his sister there goes on a killing spree.
He made it. Love that cover there by Dan Mora. So yeah, that's definitely a pickup. I love this universe. I love Tom Taylor on really anything, but he really shines when he's outside of continuity, you know.
Yeah, we're always singing his praises, but especially so when he's just given like, here's a sandbox to play in, do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely a pickup there. Flashpoint Beyond hits his penultimate issue. I'm just not excited at all about it.
I forgot this was coming out.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get excited about it.
Well, at least the that Martha Wayne Joker was a cool idea, which really was like something you can say about Flashpoint in general. A lot of cool ideas.
A lot of cool ideas, for sure. This is, I mean,
For
Jeff Johns.
execution?
Well, it was okay execution, but just in that one book.
It was kind of a forgettable event. The tie-ins were better than the event itself. It's one of those types of deals, but it's nothing I feel like we need to revisit.
Yeah. What do you say? Flashpoint Beyond dropped after that last issue. Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't a fan of it. The first issue was, I understood where they were going. I just didn't care, you know? So, but my problem with it is Jeff Johns, the stuff that he's doing with the JLA and whatever other book were announced recently, that's all going to tie into all of that shit, you know? And it's like, damn, I don't want to be left out in the cold. Multiversity Teen Justice, I don't know. Not really my thing. I haven't been reading that either. I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
New Champion of Shazam, though. Not a bad book.
I enjoyed that first issue quite a lot. I'm definitely love that Doc Shaner art, and it's kind of cool seeing like a more traditional Shazam story for the first time in a while.
That's what it is, and that's really what it is. It's really traditional. It's fun. It's just, I mean, it feels unimportant in the larger scope of things.
That's okay. Not everything has to be part of like some earth-shattering event.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, in the context of Shazam, that character has a whole lot going on right now.
That's true.
So I don't know. It figures I figured they would make more of a bigger deal of the character in the comics. But with all that said, yeah, this is a fine book. It's a fine book. Nubia gets collected, and that is collected, right? Yeah, Nubia and the Amazons gets collected, and then Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, hits issue number 4. Great fucking Joelle Jones cover here. I mean, Jesus, that girl can fucking draw. My God, that is beautiful.
It's nice to see her doing her cover art for the Wonder Woman book still.
Yeah. So that's a fun pickup. Poison Ivy has been a fun read. Talking about covers, Jenny Frison. Oh my God, that girl can draw too. My God, that is just badass. But it's G. Willow Wilson, Marcio Takara. They all know what they're doing when it comes to making a comic book, and this has been a really cool series so far. That's about it, man. We get a Punchline hardcover. We get a Robbins hardcover. Actions is collected. The Sword of Azrael, I don't give two shits about that book. Even the first issue, I just like I don't care at all about anything going on in this book.
Azrael was from an era that is not fondly remembered by a lot of comics fans, but hey, I'm sure that there's people out there who like the character, and this is probably the first time they've used him in a hot minute here. I think he was in that Justice League like space book, whatever that was called, Odyssey, maybe.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Oh, that was actually okay. That
it was solid,
okay
but
moments. Yeah, I was about to talk shit. I was like, no, that was actually okay.
But yeah, they pulled that character into that.
Yeah, so all those books come out technically tonight at midnight. These come out Wednesday, starting at Image Comics. A Town Called Terror has been really fun.
Been pretty good, yes.
Steve Niles, Simon Krudansky, both really top of their game, horror type stuff. Antioch.
Antioch is apparently a continuation of the Frontiersmen story.
That's right.
So some essentially like Namor comes to basically stop pollution and stuff. Namor meets Captain Planet.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I love Frontiersmen. Was good. Great. This is going to add to that universe. I'm in.
Yeah. Moving on to Dead Lucky #2. This is in the Massive Verse with all those other characters.
It's a good universe.
Subtle Red and whatever. What are their names?
Radiant Red.
Radiant Red.
Radiant Red.
Black.
Rogue Sun.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Now you made me Radiant Black.
So, as you said that one. So it's really weird that they're at Image. They're really pushing forward with these shared universes. That's 2 books. I mean, this is part of a shared universe, and so is Antioch, obviously. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's really interesting shit.
Yeah, it's nice
cool that they're doing that.
It's nice that, Image Comics started out as a shared universe and then shattered itself, and now it has its own little self-contained universes.
Yeah, that's really fun, dude.
It's fun.
All 4 issues that have been released of 8 Billion Genies are getting another printing, either a third or a second. Good for them.
Oh, hell of an opportunity to get caught up.
Yeah. Everyday Hero Machine Boy. There's a lot of big fans of this character. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's why they got this book, because people love this character.
Everybody loves the Mega Man.
Yeah. Golden Rage #2. Wasn't a fan of the first issue. Dave, I think you liked it.
I'm going to pick it up to see where it's going.
Yeah. It's kind of like Golden Girls meets like Assassins or something in the post-apocalypse.
No, it's more like Battle Royale meets Golden Girls.
Oh, okay, that's right. And it hasn't really leaned into that in the first issue.
No, but it's when grandmothers get sent basically to what they think is a facility, and they're fighting it out for the survival of the fittest grandmother.
Yeah. Image's 30th anniversary continues with that big anthology book. $6 for that, but it's a whole lot of fun. Metal Society is wrapping it.
Metal Society has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a weird sort of take on the whole robots versus humans apocalypse. A lot of different angles there, unique angles. And yeah, pretty fun book, man. Pretty fun book.
I am kind of sad that it's going away.
Yeah, it's only a short. So it's a shorty. 5 issues, all you get.
Yeah.
Mirka Andolfo's Sweet Paprika is wrapping with issue 12. People, I love the hell out of that. The book's horny as fuck. I love it. Prodigy, Icarus. Nah, not a big fan of that Mark Miller stuff. Spawn, because it's McFarlane, and it wouldn't be a week at Image without McFarlane. Starhenge, Dragon, and Board. This is going to be really good. Liam Sharp's book, written and drawn. The art's amazing. I can't get into it.
The art is amazing. It's just the story drags.
Yeah, I can't get into it. It's very hard. But the art is wonderful.
I like it. I'm not 100% sold on getting the second issue.
Yeah,
but the art is beautiful. Well, third issue. I'm looking at something and it said #2.
Yeah.
So
that Texas Blood, hard-boiled Southern Texas style, noir,
everything's
very
bigger in Texas.
It is. Time Before Time #16. Man, I am so behind on this series.
I've been off this series, so.
Especially like time travel mafia style shit, and it's fun. It's really fun. Twig has been such a pleasure. It's like this quaint little cartoonist book. Big art. Here, there's a Momoko cover we'll look at. Just really big, fancy, stylized art. Really fun stuff. It's an all ages book. It's for younger readers, but I loved it, dude.
It's a nice palate cleanser.
Yeah, for sure. And then The Walking Dead. Why? Because it's Image Comics and it's Kirkman. So, of course. Moving on to Boom. Nothing. Once in Future number 29 is the penultimate issue of the series. Issue 30 is the end there. I have loved this book so much.
Yeah, there's nothing from Boom for me this week.
Yeah, I've already read this issue, though, and it's great. It really sets up the finale really well. So pick that up. If you've been a fan of Once in Future, you're going to pick it up. So if you're not going to pick it up on the second to last issue. So whatever. Apache Delivery Services collected over at Dark Horse, and that's really
that's
their
been a
story this week. You know, bunch of collections.
Well, there's a couple of single issues coming out this week. From
Mind
Dark Horse.
Management. Well, I guess we could talk about Shock Shop.
Shock Shop is one of them that I was going to bring up.
Yep, this is a Cullen Bunn sort of flip book style, horror anthology sort of book.
It seems like that'd be up his alley.
Yeah, it's got like a Crypt Keeper type character.
It's Cullen Bunn doing horror. I mean, it's like peanut butter and chocolate.
No shit. Absolutely right. Yeah, this is the character who like guides us through this hottie here with the tall boots and the cool hat.
More like a circus ringmaster.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is that a ringmaster hat? It's just a top hat.
It's a ringmaster look. That's what ringmasters dress like, Gomer, you ignorant slut.
My bad. I just go to Cirque, so they look different. Moving on. Survival Streets. I didn't like the first issue of Survival Street. It was just okay.
I want to see where it goes with the second issue. I might get off of that if I don't like the second issue, but
yeah, Shock Shop's on Andy's list too. Yeah, that's a good pick. Finally, though, the one book I am really looking forward to, the one I must read, is War number 4. ER meets Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, meets hardcore fantasy.
It's been a really good series so far. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. You know,
the
premise
like
was like, oh, that's great, but yeah, he really nailed it. Hopefully, we get more of this. Although Scott Cavan is just a really busy guy, so. Yeah, and that is it from over there at DH. But IDW has Star Trek number 400. Now, this is them taking a page out of Marvel's book and just counting as many Star Trek books as they can in order to get to number 400. Hey, however you want to do it, IDW, get that money when you can. You know, I will always read
before you lose the license.
But Will Wheaton is actually writing.
Yeah, my eye got drawn to that.
Yeah. And then you got Declan Shalvey, who is a notable name. Chris Eliopoulos, he's fucking amazing. He was a letterer at Marvel Comics forever. He lettered through the Civil War years, you know, and lettered basically every issue of Bendis' Avengers and New Avengers run, basically, including the events. But he's a really cool cartoonist, too. He used to do the Franklin Richards one-shots that were like seasonal and holiday issues. Anyway, he's writing in here. I hope he does art in this as well. I really hope this is like a misprint. But yeah, I'm reading this like as soon as the show's over. I'm very excited. I already have a copy. So
I like that cover with like the iconic characters from TNG in the original series.
Yeah, they have a lot of covers for this. This actually is my favorite one. It's basically the first one, but done like in like a big montage, you know.
Oh, is that Mirror Universe Picard? I see.
Right here? No, that is
next
actually
to Cisco.
Next to Cisco. Oh yeah, that is Mirror Universe Picard. This is young Picard over here, but this is Mirror Janeway. She's a badass. Yeah, this is really cool.
Well, Janeway in regular universe was a badass too.
I know, right?
How much of a badass can Mirror Universe Janeway be?
Oh, she's hardcore. Angel Hernandez doing like, I don't know, the babies, baby Trek verse. I don't know.
So cool, like the X-Babies throwback.
Yeah. I don't think I liked that one.
And then, if that wasn't enough, the Mirror War, one of the best events of the year in all of comics, is getting another one-shot. Just, you know, Mirror War Troy. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. That should be cool. That's like the event that will never end. TMNT ongoing, still building up to the big event. Someday it's going to happen.
Yeah, they're partying with the Turtles are training with Shredder, going into like, you know, other planes of existence.
Slog, dude. It's taking forever.
It is not. This is not your typical Ninja Turtle story. This is like a spiritual journey.
It's taking forever. And then Transformers gets a best of IDW milking every last drop they can out of this license before they lose it later this year. But keep it coming because these James Biggie covers are iconic. I think that's the only word for it. They are iconic. They did all of the TMNT characters, way too many, really. And now they're doing all of the TF stuff. This is just brilliant. I love these so much. They're very cool covers. So, yeah, that's it from IDW. Now we're up to just way too many fucking books from Marvel this week, man.
Oh yeah.
There are way too many books. Aliens getting a relaunch. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. All Out Avengers. I think we really have to talk about All Out Avengers. Derek Landy, Greg Land. I know everybody has beef with Greg Land. I think he's okay. He's a tracer, yes, but he's the best fucking tracer on the planet. And yeah, I'm anxious to see how this goes, man. I heard it was all out action, the whole book.
Oh, it's an interesting lineup they got there.
I mean, that's the lineup. Oh, I guess not. Most of
Well, you're
it's
tagging in Spider-Man and
Spiders.
Spider-Woman. Yeah.
Yeah, there's spider folks on there. So, yeah, really cool. More Avengers is always good, and they are really putting out the covers for these. A whole lot of covers. All right, Axe, the event that is still going over at Marvel for the summer, even though we're basically out of the summer, is still going. Death to the Mutants, #2 of 3. I mean, it is what it is. It's the
Based off of that last issue of Death of the Mutants, this is probably a required reading if you are following the event. Yeah,
I would think, yes, for sure. The other Captain, Black Panther, always a good read. The other Captain America book, Sentinel of Liberty. This is the Steve Rogers one where all the conspiracy shit is going down.
I do like the Sam Wilson one, but this one I think is head and shoulders the stronger of the two.
It is for sure. The Sam book, I think it just doesn't have its feet under it yet. I think by the second arc, it's really going to hit its stride.
We were talking before. They went too soon with the cameo issue.
Yeah, it definitely did. It definitely.
Well, either way, though, this will be a good read.
Yeah, I think so too, man. Daredevil's getting another printing, as is Defenders Beyond and Gambit. Ghost Rider, always a good read. No real reason to look at a Ghost Rider solicit. It's always what you expect. It's a dude with his skull on fire running around kicking ass. It's big supernatural fun. So always a good time. Immortal X-Men, probably top tier, top 1 or 2 of the X books.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Oh, it looks like we're getting a Shaw issue.
We are getting a Shaw issue. So yeah, there you go. It is an Axe tie-in, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything in the context of this book.
Well, that last one with Exodus was an Axe tie-in, but that was a really cool look into Exodus.
Into that character, yeah. So I think that this
cool
is
look into Shaw.
We do get a weird, a fucking amazing Spider-Man cover.
That looks really cool, but I can't figure out why they would do a Spider-Man cover for an Immortal X-Men book.
Yeah, I love this fucking cover, but yeah, why on this book? It doesn't make any sense. But then we do get these cool Phil Noto portrait covers.
Yeah, like the state
all
portraits.
All the members of the council, yeah.
That's a really clever way to tie that.
We're all get in the van. We're all going to the mall. Get our pictures taken. Marauders, probably the lower end of the X-Men spectrum here.
Once upon a time, this was top tier, but I think it has fallen off.
It got a creative change.
It was more fun when they were pirates and not space pirates.
Yeah, dude. They moved off the ocean and went into space, and they're not even doing space pirate shit in space. They're doing just basic heroic team stuff, and that might be cool in normal times, but not when there's 5-6 other X books that are kicking your ass because they're doing unique takes, fun takes on comics.
It's a crowded market in the X-Men books these days.
It is. Yeah. But I'm reading it because I'm reading all of them. That is about it. We got mainstays really at this point. But Moon Knight #15 always a mainstay. The new Fantastic Four book is the penultimate issue. New Mutants #29. One of the top books. I would say 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, this is definitely another top tier X book.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Even in a book that jumps around as much as this book does. It's great, dude. The last arc stretched out way too long, and I was not as interested as I probably should have been. But I'm so glad they're moving on to something new now. And yeah, dude, Gabby's gonna show up. man, I'm stoked. I'm excited. We do get a Rod Rice cover too. Very good. Punisher number 6. I've been loving the hell out of this book. Jason Aaron just is really good at writing Punisher. He just is. I don't care about the new emblem. I don't care about him being in the hand. Everything is just really entertaining, except for the flashbacks, of course. They always lean on that way too hard for the character, for Punisher, for Frank. But yeah, it's been fucking cool. She-Hulk number 6 is fantastic. Why? Because it's the only place you can get these She-Hulk Jen Bartel covers. That's adorable. I love everything about it. Jen Bartel, just a genius. It's great. Fantastic. The series isn't as good as I want it to be, but those covers are just great. 2099, they're still doing shit with Spider-Man 2099. Bunch of Star Wars books, as always. Wolverine, another top X book. X-Men and Moon Girl, these have been just okay. The Mahali Mashigo, they're doing the same thing with Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. That book's a way better. Jodie Hauser's writing that, way better. But this is still okay. It's fun. It's like a tour of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
If you like Moon Girl, this is a great way to open up whoever's reading Moon Girl to read other shit. I don't know if they should get them, the Wolverine book that's out right now. If they're into Moon Girl, if that's how they found Marvel. But
yeah, those are probably for different readers, I think.
Yeah. So it's a loud week for Marvel, but it's not a screaming week. Nothing here is like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I have to get that. All Out Avengers has me excited, but I think that's the one that's got me the most excited. And it's like, okay, great, a 4th.
Well, let's not take for granted the old reliables like New Mutants and Immortal X-Men.
Yeah, but again, my problem with that is, well, New Mutants, yes, new arc, new potential, but the other ones are like Axe tie-ins, and I am not enjoying Axe as much as I want to, so it kind of lowers my excitement level a bit. But I got Dark Crisis number 3. Anyway, moving on to Dynamite. 007 number 2, a solid first issue. If you like James Bond, you'll like this series. It's fucking James Bond. It's a guy who's been around for like 60 years. It hadn't changed. It's still the same formula. That's about it over at Dynamite. Except for a book I figured David will want to talk about, Ninjets, over at Dynamite. Yes, no, maybe?
No.
Fred Van Lent, Joseph Cooper.
No, this is not on my radar.
All right. This is coming out of a book called Jennifer Blood. This is just like a team of assassins that dress up exactly as you see them on the cover there, in hot schoolgirl outfits, wearing ski masks, and like had ninja weapons. So there you go. I like Fred Van Lent. He's written some of the best shit at Marvel, period. But yeah, I don't know about that book. I don't know. So yeah, there you go. A lot of toys too. And now we are into the small press, which is a list that's going to get a lot shorter here.
Over to you, Dave.
Alrighty. First up is a book. I don't know if the shop's going to get it because it's a small publisher, and if nobody asks for it, Blade in the Dark reads like the blurb reads like a samurai revenge story.
Okay.
So if you like Wolf and Cub, I think this was Samurai Jack. I think you might like this.
Okay, it looks all right. Looks fun.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting mashup, a samurai and like a Cthulhu monster looking thing.
It did look like a Cthulhu monster.
It does.
Well, whatever.
That's fun.
The Boogeyman. Yeah, that's another one that is on my list here.
Over on a Blaze. Looks pretty cool.
I kind of feel that the shop will probably get this one before it gets the Blade in the Dark. But
yeah,
this seems interesting. Kid is interested in monsters and finds out monsters are real when they murder his parents. So hey,
love that premise. That's awesome.
Next one, let's see. I've got is Erratic Recharged from AWA.
Oh yeah, Carrie Andrews coming back, doing some art. Doing some writing over at AWA.
The first series is really good. If you like Spider-Man, you want this is
it's like a Spider-Man meets Static Shock.
Yeah, it's
but
very
full-on teenage origin story.
Yeah, but this one, the original series was pretty decent for AWD. Maybe one of the weaker titles,
It was
but
good though.
overall it did deliver, and I'm
Yeah.
willing to give this one a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot as well. Good choice. I like that. I like
My
that book.
next book here is a book called Highball.
Yeah, I was looking at this as well. It looks a little bit zany. It's on Ahoy Comics, Stuart Moore, Fred Harper. Battlestar Galactica meets Hitchhiker's Guide,
which
for a game of darts over shots.
That seems like a lot of fun. But this, the premise of this one is that this is the best fighter pilot in the galaxy, but only when he's drunk.
Yeah, so it's all about DUI.
Yeah, well, government sanctioned DUI.
Yeah. So yeah, this is on my radar as well. Ahoy delivers these zany things, pretty well. So yeah, I'm excited to take a peek at that too. We'll see. What else, man?
The last book that I've pulled up here is New Rat City.
Oh man, this book looks so freaking silly to me.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Set in the future, at least about 60 years from now, New York City's overrun with rats like it ain't already.
Yeah. And now pest control becomes like the new Homeland Security. They've militarized pest control. Man, it seems so dumb. It's so stupid.
The premise is dumb, but it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun read, I think. Too, even because it's going for big, dumb, stupid fun.
Yeah.
So
that's what you can get away with that in independent books. But those are the ones that I wanted to highlight.
Nice. Yeah. I think you hit most of them. It is a really, really heavy week this week.
Now, Vineyard number 2, since you got it up, that was a good opening book, issue 1. So I'm interested to see where issue 2 is going.
Man, I was a little. I don't know if I was confused or put off by the first issue, but it had a lot of both. Yeah. Maybe it was just mystery around this fucking devil worshipping family or something, God worshipping. It's wild, but I don't think I'm picking that up. I think I'm off that, dude. It was a little disturbing, This dude fucking a tree in this book.
Yeah.
Straight up, he banged a tree.
There's a lot of crazy shit happening in that book, and I just kind of want to see where it goes from there.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, there you go. Those are your books for this week, man. It's all about Dark Crisis for me. The Tom Taylor Knights of Steel book looks freaking great. But then it's all the mainstays. As much as All Out Avengers has me excited, Marvel doesn't have anything like new to really, blow me away. And I'm just kind of turned off by the whole Judgment Day event right now. But I'm still reading, so. That's probably what I'm looking forward to the most.
I kind of feel that Image is going to be my big one this week because the only Marvel book that I really am interested in is the Alien relaunch.
Oh yeah, you're going to pick that up?
Yeah, I'm going to pick it up.
Nice.
But there's a couple of good books coming from Dark Horse this week with Ward. And
Ward looks good.
Shock Shop.
Cool. That looks fun. It's a couple Star Trek books I'll read for sure. Taylor, what do you got, man? What are you most looking forward to? Is he even here anymore?
Well, I'm looking forward to that Captain America book's usually pretty good. The old Standby X books. I am looking forward to the next chapter of Dark Crisis, since
See,
so far there hasn't been a lot of crisis going on in Dark Crisis, and I'm eager for the crisis to start.
Dude, that might be a problem. We could really have a discussion about.
We're at the halfway point, so it's shit or get off the pot time.
The same thing with Axe for me, man. I don't know. Maybe I was just confused on where Axe was going to go. I thought the X-Men and the Avengers and the Eternals were, actually going to fight. I didn't know it was going to be a big robot doing fucking thumbs up and thumbs down on people. I don't know. That's still got a long way to go as well. So, yeah. Events are still good. Okay. I'm enjoying Dark Crisis more, though. So, yeah, it's a solid week. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We're going to talk about all those books next week. Sunday, on our Sunday night review show, we'll talk news, comic book reviews, any damn thing else you want to chat about. So, please hang out. Join us then. Hang out. Watch The Bullies. They got a show right here on this Facebook channel. They're also on YouTube, all over the internet. So That's Leroy and Eli talking that shit, doing the pop culture stuff. It's really a lot of fun. All the links to everything they got going on are up at outrightgeeker.com, as well as all the links to us, merch, social media, Patreon, anything you could think of, we got links to. Dave is getting the OnlyFans ready as soon as I, pay for the wax. He said I got to pay for the wax first.
The goal is to attract customers, not repel them.
Don't kink shame, Taylor. Don't kink shame. Good night, Andy. Love you, bro. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah,
Good night,
first
Andy.
of all, thanks to these two jokers for hanging out with this joker.
Good times.
We
Always
are
for
gonna
fun.
do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Oh man, and Batman.